Happiness grows from our own heart. Do you ever feel like happiness is a destination you're constantly trying to reach? Like if you just get that promotion, buy that car, or find that perfect partner, then you'll finally be happy. I used to think that way too, constantly chasing the next big thing, believing it held the key to my joy. But what if I told you that you've been looking in all the wrong places? What if happiness isn't something you find, but something you grow? Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a concept that completely changed my life, the idea that true, lasting happiness grows from within our own hearts. It's not out there somewhere waiting to be discovered. It's right here, inside you, waiting to be cultivated. Let's start by unpacking this idea. For so long, society has conditioned us to believe in an external model of happiness. We see it in movies, advertisements, and on social media. The message is clear: happiness is a reward for achievement or acquisition. This creates a dangerous cycle. We achieve a goal, feel a temporary rush of excitement, and then the feeling fades. So, we set a new, bigger goal, thinking that this time, the happiness will stick. It's like being on a treadmill. You're constantly running but never actually getting anywhere new. This is what psychologists call the hedonic treadmill. It is the human tendency to quickly return to a relatively stable level of happiness despite major positive or negative life events. The problem with this external approach is that it puts our well-being in the hands of things we can't always control. The economy can change, relationships can end, and our health can falter. If our happiness is tied to these external factors, we're setting ourselves up for a life of emotional ups and downs, a roller coaster we can't get off of. But when we shift our focus inward, we take back control. We become the gardeners of our own joy. So, how do we start cultivating this inner garden? The first and most crucial step is practicing gratitude. It sounds simple, I know, but its power is profound. Gratitude literally rewires your brain to focus on the positive. It's not about ignoring the bad things in life, but about actively choosing to see the good that coexists with them. Start a gratitude journal. Every night before you go to sleep, write down 3 things you were grateful for that day. They don't have to be monumental. It could be the warmth of the sun on your face, a delicious cup of coffee, or a kind word from a stranger. When you start looking for things to be grateful for, you'll be amazed at how many you find. You're training your mind to scan the world for positivity instead of threats and deficiencies. This simple act shifts your entire perspective from a state of lack to a state of abundance. And when you feel abundant, you feel happy. Next, let's talk about mindfulness. In our hyper-connected world, our minds are almost never where our bodies are. We're eating lunch while scrolling through emails. We're talking to our family while thinking about work. We're constantly living in the past or worrying about the future. Happiness can only be experienced in one moment, the present. Mindfulness is the practice of gently bringing your attention back to the here and now, without judgment. You can practice this through meditation, even just for 5 minutes a day. Focus on your breath, the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. When your mind wanders, and it will, just gently guide it back. But mindfulness isn't just about formal meditation. You can practice it anytime. When you're drinking your morning tea, really taste it. Feel the warmth of the mug in your hands. When you're walking outside, notice the color of the leaves, the sound of the birds, the feeling of the breeze on your skin. By anchoring yourself in the present moment, you stop the endless cycle of regret about the past and anxiety about the future. You create a space where joy can actually exist. Another vital seed for your inner garden is self-compassion. We are often our own harshest critics. We'd never speak to a friend the way we speak to ourselves in our own heads. Self-compassion is about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a good friend when they are struggling. It's not about letting yourself off the hook or making excuses. It's about acknowledging that you're human and that making mistakes is a part of the human experience. When you mess up, instead of berating yourself, try saying something like, "This is really hard right now. It's okay to feel this way. Everyone struggles sometimes." This practice, developed by Dr. Kristen Neff, has 3 components: mindfulness of your suffering, a sense of common humanity, recognizing you're not alone in your struggles, and self-kindness. By nurturing self-compassion, you build resilience. You learn that your worth isn't dependent on your successes or failures. You are worthy simply because you exist. This unconditional self-acceptance is a deep and stable foundation for true happiness. And of course, we can't talk about inner happiness without talking about connection. We are social creatures, hardwired for connection. While happiness grows from within, it blossoms when shared with others. Nurturing meaningful relationships is like watering your garden. This isn't about having hundreds of online friends. It's about cultivating deep, authentic connections with a few people who see you, support you, and genuinely care about you. Invest time and energy in these relationships. Be present when you're with them. Listen actively. Share your vulnerabilities. Offer your support. Acts of kindness and service also play a huge role here. When we help others, our brains release oxytocin and dopamine, the feel-good chemicals. Doing good literally feels good. Whether it's volunteering, helping a neighbor, or simply offering a listening ear to a friend, contributing to something larger than yourself gives you a sense of purpose and connection that is a powerful source of joy. Finally, a crucial nutrient for your inner garden is purpose. This doesn't mean you need to go out and save the world, though if that's your calling, that's amazing. Purpose is about finding what makes you come alive. It's about aligning your daily actions with your core values. What do you care about? What activities make you lose track of time? What unique skills and talents do you have to offer the world? Your purpose can be found in your work, in your hobbies, in your family, or in your community. It's the why that gets you out of bed in the morning. When you live a life of purpose, you're no longer just going through the motions. You're engaged, you're energized, and you're living a life that feels meaningful. And a meaningful life is, by its very nature, a happy one. Think of it this way, chasing external happiness is like trying to catch butterflies. The more you chase, the more they elude you. But if you stop and build a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come and land on you. Your inner world is that garden. By cultivating gratitude, mindfulness, self-compassion, connection, and purpose, you create an environment where happiness naturally arises. It's not a quick fix, it's a lifelong practice. There will still be storms, there will still be weeds. That's a part of life. But when your happiness is rooted within, you have the strength and resilience to weather any storm. You're no longer dependent on the fleeting highs of the external world. You have a deep, abiding sense of well-being that comes from within. You become the source of your own light. So I invite you today to stop chasing and start cultivating. Pick one of these practices to focus on this week. Maybe it's starting that gratitude journal. Maybe it's trying a 5-minute meditation. Maybe it's reaching out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. Take that first small step to start tending to your inner garden. The most beautiful, lasting happiness you will ever experience is the happiness that grows from your own heart. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. It means the world. If this message resonated with you, if you like, give me a like and subscribe for more content on living a more conscious and joyful life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What's one thing you do to cultivate your inner happiness? Let's share and learn from each other. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.